Greetings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dee. Been growing my hair for almost a year. This is going to be my 1 year update. I'll probably just talk about different styles I've done on my hair, different products I've used, and yeah, stuff like that. So it's going to be exactly a year in 6 days. Because I cut my hair on April 14th last year, and I'm filming this on April 8th, 2026. So this is about a year's worth of growth. No, it's not anything extravagant. I haven't taken any like vitamins or anything to help with my hair growing. Yeah, I've done that in the past. I don't know if it really made a difference. This is probably the first time. Yeah, probably the first time I did it without taking any supplements. I don't know if it's any different. So obviously the sides I've been cutting. That's another thing. It's almost long enough to cover the sides. What I'm really looking forward to, which I don't think I've ever made it to this point, is like when I could actually lift my hair and pull it over to the side, and just have the gravity, keep it that way. I hope that made sense. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I've cut it. So I cut the sides, and then in December I cut it, like I tapered it up this way. So that's why the sides are like shorter, but they've been growing in a lot. But it's hard to tell with the braids because the braids catch the hair that's higher up that hasn't been cut lower. But yeah, the sides are growing out nicely. I always go back and forth between whether I actually like that decision or if I regret it. Because if I didn't do that little shape up, like those parts on the sides would probably be like closer to my ear now. But it's okay, it already happened. But the hair in the middle of my head, and yeah, most of this section hasn't been cut other than the one time I dusted it, which was when I tapered it. I had cut, like I just twisted it and then just trimmed a little bit off the end. So it wasn't really like a trim, but so yeah, this is mostly what it is, except for maybe like half an inch that I trimmed, if that much. But yeah, 1 year of growth. I do twists, twist outs. This is the first time that I've actually done braids in a way that I actually want to wear it out. Literally just twists and twist outs. Nothing fancy. Sometimes really small twists, sometimes bigger twists. I did try to do the micro locks again. Yeah, I stopped about a month ago. I combed them out because the ones in the front were just too small. Like the ones in the back were like, some of them were probably about twice the size of the ones in the middle. And I didn't like that. It's always some reason that I end up combing them out. I think this time when I do want to start with braids. A lot smaller than this, but not too small. I do want to start with braids. Whenever that happens, I told myself I was gonna wait until October, because that's around when it would be closer to the length that it was the first time that I actually kept them for like almost 4 months. I really miss those. Eventually, I'm gonna do them again. I've also been thinking though, it's like I kind of want to see how long I could get my hair without locking it. I know that'll take a while though, like at least a good 4 years. My lips are really dry. I know, I keep licking them, but I need to drink more water. I don't know, I kind of keep going back and forth between that too. Do I really want, because I do really, really want to start micro locks, but it's like, I also really, really, really want to see how long my hair can get without locks. Because the locks, I wouldn't say it's cheating, but it's kind of like cheating if you want to see like your actual length. Because the locks hold on to all the dead hair and stuff. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to make up that decision. But so yeah, that's it. Twists and twist outs basically. I did box braids a couple times, but I think in another video I mentioned I don't know if I would say recently, still a few months ago, I found that I have seborrheic dermatitis. So my scalp, it gets really flaky. sometimes, and that's part of the reason that I did these braids, so I could wash my hair in them. Because I did it with twists first. Like, I braided the roots and twisted the ends. But I feel like the braids will keep it from tangling a little bit better than the twists would if I wash it in the braids. So yeah, I'm gonna try that whenever it's time for me to wash my hair again. Box braids. Oh, I got off track when I was talking about the box braids. Started talking about my scalp. I was gonna say, I don't really do box braids that much because whenever I put them in, I can't keep them in for more than a week. I'll be lucky if I get to 2 weeks, and then it's like, I do them myself, which is, good because I don't spend the money to have it done to just take it out in 2 weeks. But it's like, I spend a lot of time when I do box braids. It's just not worth it to me, especially since my hair is longer now. So I haven't had box braids in a few months. Products I use, mainly either the Shea Moisture, Carl Hansen Smoothie, which I haven't really used that much this year, or the Cantu leave-in conditioner. But this is the one I like to use specifically. I've been using this one for years. Sometimes I get the other kinds, not really that different, but I don't know, I just really like this one. I like the way it smells, I like the way it feels. I know it's probably like something wrong with it. There's always something wrong with some product. People be like, oh, it has this and this causes cancer and blah, blah, blah. So whenever I use it, I really just try not to get it on my roots. But yeah, that's the main product I use is the Cantu leave-in conditioner. As far as washing, I used the Nizoral shampoo, or Nizoral, however it's pronounced, the one for psoriasis. And then I use really any moisturizing conditioner. The one I have right now is the Aunt Jackie conditioner shampoo. Yeah, the Aunt Jackie's brand, one of them. And then other shampoo I use is the one that I use for locks, the Suave Daily something, whatever it is, cleansing shampoo. Those are the 3 shampoos I use. The main conditioner I use, which I love, is my favorite conditioner ever. It's my favorite product to put in my hair, is the Aunt Jackie's something repair. I don't know. I don't need anything repaired, but I just really like the way that conditioner feels. Like it feels really, really nice. And then when you rinse it out, it still feels really nice. Yeah, any other conditioner I use is just because I didn't feel like buying it or because I couldn't find it. It's hard to find that conditioner sometimes. So yeah, I do have one other conditioner. I don't even know what it's called. It's some type of olive oil something. I'll probably just insert a picture of it. But yeah, that's the other one that I have right now. That's because I couldn't find the Aunt Jackie's one. Yeah, that one works good too. I like it. But the Aunt Jackie's, 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend that one. So yeah, that's it as far as conditioners. Oh, I didn't mention oils. I actually have all the oils right here, except for the one that the dermatologist gave me, which I don't really think it does anything. I haven't really tried the shampoo the dermatologist gave me either because she said it's really prone to drying out your hair. I think I'd rather deal with the scalp stuff with some other way than something that's gonna completely dry out my hair, because I like the integrity of my hair more than my scalp, to be honest. I know the scalp is important. A healthy scalp means healthy hair in a lot of cases, but no, I don't want to dry my hair out. So I haven't used that. I tried the oil. The oil didn't really do anything. It was ketoconazole, some shit. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, basically that. The same thing that's in Nizoral, but stronger. The other oils that I use on my scalp, which I don't do very often, because I know they say that the oils could like, make the dermatitis worse. But this is one that I used. You see, I don't know if you can see, but it's almost done. It's like, what's the word? Like separating at the bottom to have to shake it when I use it. But yeah, this one, as I heard somebody say that they like it. But in their defense though, they said they like to use it before they wash their hair to get the flakes off. Like it helps to loosen them up and make them break apart more easily. It's good for that. As far as like, it's trying to help with my scalp, doesn't really do anything. This one, rosemary, whatever it is, castor oil. I tried this a couple times. It's like really, really thick though, so I don't like having it on my scalp. You can see I barely used it. This one, I do like. I feel like it does something. The Peppermint DeFeel brand. I like it. I don't know, it works better than the other two. Doesn't really work for that long though, because I don't know science, but it works, I think, a little bit longer than the other two. One oil that I have that I, for whatever reason, haven't bought again. I don't know why. I don't know if I just can't find it or I go to the hair store and then just forget about it. But the one oil that I do really like, and I think it actually does really work for my scalp, I haven't used it in a while and it's been worse. I think that oil really did help. Was Wild Growth Hair Oil. I don't remember the brand. I'm sure most of you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll insert a picture of it too. But I should get that oil again because that actually, I think, worked really, really, really well on my scalp. So I realized I didn't really mention my regimen, and how you wash your hair is also really important. One thing I hate to do is go in the shower and wash all my hair in one, without sectioning it. Like, it always gets tangled. I end up breaking the ends of my hair. The only time I do that is if my hair is really short. Like right now, it's to that point where it's long enough that I feel like I need to section it. So I section it in 6 sections. I wash each section one at a time. And then sometimes I'll condition each section. I think most of the times I condition it all together because, by the time you condition it, it's easier to comb through it. And then I wash my hair maybe once a week on average. Sometimes I do it 2 times a week. Sometimes I do it every 2 weeks. It just depends on how I feel. It's basically my whole regimen is just how I feel. Trimming my ends, the same thing. I don't really do it on a set schedule. It's on an as needed basis. So whenever I start to feel sections where, when I'm combing through it and then I get to the end and it's harder to comb through, that's how I know when it's time to trim. Like, I have sections like that right now. I know I need to trim the ends soon, but that's basically how I do it. And when I do trim my ends, I usually just twist it, like, normal twists, and I just trim the ends as I'm twisting. So I do one twist, trim the end, or I section it, trim the end, then twist, and then section the next section, trim the end, then twist, and then just, that's how I do it. Just go on. I don't really know another way to do it. That way it works well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned more about my hair, how I take care of my hair, maybe some stuff you could take away. And please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.